Guys, what's good? It's your boy Phil. Today I want to talk a little bit about Demon Slayer Season 2. I just wrapped it up. I finished it. I binged it. It was beautiful. I was watching it for a while it was, coming out weekly and shit. But then I took a little break and then I binged the end of it because, your boy likes to switch it up. You can't just watch these things week by week by week. Well, you can. It's pretty fun doing that. But I consider myself a part-time binger, that's for sure. And I gotta say, I really fucked with this season. I thought this season was sick. Season 2, Demon Slayer, the Entertainment District arc. There was some crazy shit going down. They ultimately made it out alive. Remember I put out that video about, I don't think these guys are gonna survive. Well, it turns out they survived. Which is kind of a little bit, plot armor type shit going down. But I enjoyed it nonetheless. I thought it was pretty sick. The stakes were high. People were losing limbs and shit. My fucking boy Tengen Usui, bro, lost his arm and shit. That was terrible. That was so sad. But that episode was hype, man. That episode was hype. I felt like I was watching some Dragon Ball Z type shit. What I want to do in this video is kind of just break down the whole season, review all of it, go episode by episode type shit, like part by part, really talk about some of the things that stood out to me in this season. Because I thought it was cool. I thought it was really cool. I wish it would have been a little bit longer, right? I thought it would have been a little bit longer, but I guess they technically included, the Mugen Train part as a part of the season. So it is what it is. But man, I think there's already an announcement for the next season, like season 3 and shit, with the Love Hashira and the fucking other guys. So that's pretty cool. I don't think I'm not gonna break my anime only seal just yet. But I definitely am tempted. I'm definitely tempted. But I'm excited. I'm excited for Demon Slayer. It's one of my favorite shows for sure. I got the fucking boys back there. I got a Lego fucking Tanjiro. My friend gave me this. It's pretty damn sick. But without further ado, let's do this shit. Let's talk about the sound Hashira really quick. Tengen Usui, right? This guy was like the main. So we got in this cycle now in Demon Slayer, right? There's this cycle in Demon Slayer where every part is gonna revolve around a Hashira. And the main Hashira in this season was obviously my boy, the Sound Hashira. So that was pretty cool. A little bit sad for him, because you come off this high of Mugen Train, right? Where my boy Rengoku dies. And he's like this character that's beloved by the whole fandom, right? And it's kind of hard to top him. It's kind of hard to top Rengoku. Tengen Usui's cool. He tries, but he doesn't have that Rengoku sad vibe. That is all around the entire series. But he's a cool dude. He's fucking strong. He's OP, man. This guy is crazy. He's got like ninja balls and smoke bombs and all over the place. He's throwing shit. He's doing crazy shit. In that one episode, like the episode 10, I think it was, where there's some fucking Dragon Ball Z shit going down with Usui versus fucking Gyutaro. That shit was insane. That fight was so crispy, bro. So good. It was insane, man. Dude, I thought I was playing like a fucking Naruto Ninja Storm video game, bro. Like they're in the battlefield. They're going fast as shit. They're swinging at each other. It's crazy. That fight was so sick, man. It was so sick. But yeah, he's strong. He's cool. He's got that vibrato. I'm a big fan of the Sound Hashira for sure. Apparently he's gonna retire now, which is kind of sad. I mean, he did lose his arm and like maybe his eye too. So yeah, that's definitely, a good reason to retire. But I definitely want to see the dude come back at some point. I doubt he will if there's like a final war arc type shit for Demon Slayer. I don't know, but I thought like he could put on like a gauntlet or some shit and like have one of his blades in the gauntlet for like his arm. But I guess he's just gonna retire, which kudos to him, man. He definitely deserves it. Which, by the way, they do take down Gyutaro and Daki, which was not a surprise. They were obviously always gonna take them down. It was sick the way it went down. You had everybody going fucking Super Saiyan and shit. You had Zenitsu doing his shit. Inosuke, he was doing his shit. Tanjiro comes through. They slice the necks at the same time. It's cool shit. It's really cool. But yeah, I liked Usui. I liked him. I thought he was pretty cool. I thought he was gonna be a little bit different, but he ended up becoming, I thought he was kind of gonna be a dickhead. I'll be real with you. I thought he was gonna be a dickhead, but he was a really chill dude. He was a really cool guy. He was vouching for the boy Tanjiro there at the end, which was really nice. And he was a cool character. He was cool. I wish maybe he had a little bit more screen time, but you know, he comes through, he fights Gyutaro, who is a strong ass demon, and they end up taking the dub. That's all you could ask for. That's all you could ask for. So for that, I'm very happy. And his 3 wives, they're also there too. They're chilling. They do ninja shit. It's cool. It's fun. I liked it. So let's talk about Gyutaro and Daki really quick, because they're the package deal of the season, right? The 2 main antagonists of the season. The 2 demons tearing it up in the Entertainment District arc. You know, it starts off with Daki. She's like this Oran, this fucking, yeah, that shit that they have in like One Piece and now fucking Demon Slayer. She's doing her thing, you know, she's killing people, she's sucking up blood, she's been doing it for some odd amount of years. She gets strong as shit, she really likes Muzan, all that shit, you remember that scene. But dude, so Daki was cool and shit, right? She was cool for the first half of the season. But bro, when Gyutaro comes out of like her back or some shit, when he fucking arrives, that shit was crazy. That surprise factor when he actually arrives is insane. I love that part. That was one of my favorite scenes of the entire season. When you know, she's getting her ass beat, and then she calls out for her brother, for Gyutaro. He appears, and then he starts tearing shit up. That was cool. That was really cool to me. I was a big fan of that part. But she's not, you know, she pretends like she's strong. I guess it's kind of a catfish, right? Because she's not very strong. But she's tearing shit up in the beginning, and then eventually, you know, she becomes fodder for my boy Gyutaro, who takes the main stage of the second half of the season. And this dude is sick. This dude is absolutely sick. I'm a big fan of Gyutaro, especially in the last episode when they get into their backstory and shit. And you see how down bad they were, and they were living like fucking, they were not, nah, that was unsuitable living conditions for sure. They were struggling, and then his sister's born, and then everything starts to take a turn for the good, and then eventually she fucking gets burnt alive, which sucks, which absolutely sucks, and then they get turned into demons. Yeah, that's summary of their backstory. I didn't even think I was going to do that, but there you go. That was pretty sad shit, and it really, you know, it really reverberates in what they're going about doing in the Entertainment District for however long they've been doing it. They're kind of taking like revenge in a way, you know, over like what happened in their human life. But he's strong as shit. His appearance is crazy. He's like a fucking ghoul. He's like got this skinny ass waist and rib cage and shit going on. And then obviously I've already said it enough. How the fight with Tengen Usui in that one episode is insane, bro. That shit is crazy. That was beautiful. I was adored over it, man. It was so good. But he's strong. I really thought his poison was gonna. Am I frustrated about this? Maybe. I don't really know. I really thought his poison was gonna actually kill someone. I really thought it was, cause you know they really hyped it up. They really hyped it up, saying, "Hey, this poison is pretty damn serious. You get poked by this poison, you're gonna die." But then Nezuko just comes out in the last episode and clutches up the bag and starts igniting the poison with her little blood demon art type shit. So yeah, no one's poisoned. No one's poisoned anymore, and everyone lives. Everybody lives in this arc. Isn't that crazy? Everybody lives. Nobody dies. That's kind of insane. Everybody lives. So that's cool. My boy Tengen Usui, he lives. He was obviously the one that was definitely going to die if he didn't get saved by Nezuko. But you know, he comes out alive, which is pretty nice, which is pretty very good for him. That's for sure. I don't know. I mean, I always knew Nezuko was going to be, you know, the clutch factor for sure. And you know, she's definitely, I had this idea way back in season 1 that, you know, Nezuko, her demon form, like her eyes and shit, you know, they're kind of like the same as Muzan's and shit, and you know, she's gonna be the special demon. I always had that feeling, and then, you know, you get that fight versus Rui, the spider demon, you know, you know, she obviously does, they do the Hinokami bullshit that happens, and she ignites the stuff, and I'm like, okay, yeah, Nezuko's definitely special. She's definitely got something special going on. But this episode, I mean, this arc, really, you know, when she was transforming and shit, definitely cemented that. I think Nezuko probably becomes a very important character in season 3 and forward. She's probably got some very important role to play in the future for sure. Don't quite know what it's all about just yet, but her blood art type shit is very important for sure. Was she supposed to, like, this is just me theorizing at this point. She probably was supposed to be like a fucking, an upper moon or some shit, right? Because, I mean, she's strong for no reason. So, that's my little bit on Nezuko. She comes, she secures the bag in the last episode, which is very nice. And everybody lives. Good. Very nice. We're good. You know, I'm used to a lot of series like, I can't even... You know, I'm used to a lot of series like where the stakes aren't there, you know? You know what I'm talking about. When the stakes aren't there, when like the main character, like the main cast, they just go through the series like a fucking video game, like an RPG or some shit. And they're not really like, there's not a threat. There's not a real threat in the whole series. But Demon Slayer, I didn't feel that at all. I genuinely thought people were gonna die. Like we were gonna lose like my boy Inosuke or Zenitsu or someone important like that. And that, I appreciate that. I like that. I really like that in a series. I'm very happy that that's a common theme in Demon Slayer, because this isn't the first time that's happened. That's happened many times. I mean, fucking Rengoku dies in the movie, so it's definitely, they're not afraid to kill people off in Demon Slayer, and I'm happy about that. I'm happy about that for sure. Because you never know. You never know when some crazy shit is going to happen, when someone might get stabbed in the back or something and bleed out and get poisoned or some shit. But that doesn't happen in season 2, which is okay. That's okay. It's not a bad thing. But I like that feeling. I like that feeling that you never know. You never know what's going to happen. And that's something Demon Slayer does well, I think, in my opinion. But yeah, that's my little spiel on season 2. I really liked it. I thought it was great. Am I going to say it's better than season 1? Oh, I don't know. I don't know if it's better than season 1, man. Season 1 was crazy, dude. Season 1 of Demon Slayer was absolutely insane. I don't know if it's better. I'd have to think about that. I'd have to think about that on for a while. Yeah, I don't know. I'll get back to you on that one. But guys, let me know down below, what were your thoughts on season 2 of Demon Slayer? What were some of your favorite parts? What are some of your least favorite parts? Who were some of your favorite characters? Let me know down below. For me, I loved my boy Inosuke in this arc. I thought he was sick. He had like main roles and shit he was doing. Like he's one of the first ones to find out about Daki and shit, which I love. And then he grabs her head and shit and he fucking runs away like a fucking, like he's playing football or some shit. That was cool. I was a big fan of that part. Yeah, my boy Inosuke stole the show for me yet again. But as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.